All right, guys, I think it's time to pull the cover off this thing and get it all uncovered. Pretty slick, huh? All right, guys, I'm back to my phone because, well, if we just go over here. Pretty sure you guys can hear all that buzzing from all the dash gone mosquitoes that are out now because it was like 80 degrees out today. Well, in the sun, it was even 100. So now they're just out like crazy, and it's so stupid outside. So I'm not going to open up the door again. I'm just going to stay in here where there's a lot less mosquitoes because I don't want to let any more in. But I'll show you guys this clip right here. And guys, it is all uncovered. And it's all painted actually too. So I even painted this time. I don't remember if I showed you guys it the first time. Actually, I didn't. So I'll show you that now. I was trying to, I was in a rush trying to get it painted, and I'm pretty sure I sprayed the base too fast, and that's why it did that. And you can still kind of see it a little bit. Maybe. You can see it right there. That was the worst of it. But, the motor's going to be back there, and there's kind of a cover that goes over it. Oh, you can see it right there too. So it was only in spots where you can hardly even see it. So that's really nice. So that's why I'm not too concerned. I did try and kind of sand it, but I literally barely even touched that. And I just did a quick scuff over everything and then repainted it all. It turned out really good. And then I don't feel like lifting it right now, but when I go to put the cab on, I'll show you guys underneath of it too. It looks really good. You guys can imagine. So old color right here. Old color, new color. Old, new. New color tops old for sure. Granted, the cab is really rough and dirty. Really, really dirty. Probably still sand on it actually from being in here while I was getting sandblasted. But anyways, that's besides the point. I'm just waiting a little bit longer for the clear coat to fully cure. Like, I literally just took the cover off. And since it was really warm out, I hardly had any runs in the clear coat, and it actually worked. But I guess anything under 80 degrees in the clear coat don't like to work. Well, actually, there's a run right there. But I'm pretty certain that the cover covers it all. There's a little one right there. But that's literally about it. Like, this stuff's hard to see anyways. So, honestly, this one was the worst, but the liner covers that. I don't know. I just really, really hate this clear coat. I hate it. I don't like it at all. Like, I'm literally gonna order some Summit stuff, this weekend. Well, it's Saturday night right now, but I don't know if I'll get to it tonight. But I'm literally gonna order Summit stuff so I can finish painting the rest of my body, because I hate this clear coat. Like, that's just awful. Like, it's not like I'm spraying the clear coat extra thick or anything. I'm sure primer is way different, but I can spray primer as thick as, primer's a different brand actually, or epoxy. But the base coat, I've never gotten a run in base coat, and I do a really thick first coat and just kind of mist on the second coat just to make it pop more and show more. So, you get more of that purpley look. Some light in it. Yeah, you can see in the light how it's way purplier. But, yeah, so this clear coat, I'm not going to use it again. I don't like it at all. I mean, sure, I'm, I'm not that great at this. Like, I'm not saying I'm a good painter at all, so don't take my word for it. It's just not for me, and the way I paint. But I'm sure, because guys, I just do one coat of clear for this stuff because it doesn't matter. I mean, I could do 2 coats, but I mean, I'm just choosing to do one because one does the job. But I'm sure if you took your time and did 2 coats, it might turn out fine. But literally most of the parts were fine. And I didn't even notice this at first, so I don't even know why it ran. But yeah, just annoying because this one's mint. This one turned out really nice. Like, I didn't even notice the runs at first either. Like, usually I would have seen them at first, but I thought I did really good. And then I come out an hour later, and there's a few runs. But I'm not worried. Most of it's getting covered, and I'll get some actual good clear coat for when I do the whole body, because the body is what matters. And the rest of the stuff is turning out fine. It's just the clear coat that's screwing me over. So I'm sure it's, going to turn out really good with some good clear coat. And I won't have to worry about anything. And it'll just lay down all nice and smooth. Shouldn't have any runs. And guys, if there are runs, then I'm just not a good painter. I mean, it's just facts. But I'm going to try some Summit stuff for when I do the good old body here. And it should be run free. So hold me to that. Take my word for it. Do as you will. But that's what I'm saying. And there's a little bit of a overspray on the back. No big deal. And I'm thinking I'm going to try my best to get up early tomorrow and get the cab put on the frame. And guys, I can even put my fenders on there. Like, I can get it all put back together. So cab, fenders, and just work on wiring everything up. And then honestly, like, I want to just get it all back together because my dad's, all worried. You can't have all your parts laying around for pictures and stuff. Because, guys, we're getting pictures Tuesday. That's in 3 days. It's Saturday night. And, he just had the realtor over today and saw all this. Just like, oh, wow. But at the same time, like, dude, that's not cool because, you're getting pictures taken and you're selling your house. So, I get that. But, like, I just got to show them wrong. So, obviously, I still got to help clean. And I got a lot of my stuff of my own to pick up and get, looking nice and stuff like that. But I still got to prove them wrong. So, I got to get this sucker slapped back together. I got to have the good old mismatched fenders. I got to do it in style. But the rest of it will still be the old color, as you see in that back hood, the rear bumper, and the cab. Maybe just a little bit of overspray, some dirt, Might have to wash it. And at least it'll be looking good. And guys, my radiator will be in on Monday. At least it better be because it says Monday. So if it's not here Monday, I'm going to be pretty pissed. But if it's here Monday, guys, I'm going to try my very best to have this all back together and running on Tuesday. Obviously, I'm still going to have to paint the whole body, minus the box, because I'm just going to wait until I have my new box. Plus, I don't think I'm going to have enough paint for that. I don't even think I have enough epoxy to paint the body panels that I have now. Pretty sure I only have enough epoxy to paint maybe the cab. I don't even think I have enough to paint more than the cab. So, it's definitely low. Like, really low. Like, I only have the same amount of epoxy that it took to do that stuff right there. The part of the cab I did. But anyways, I'm going to be wiring this all up right now. I'm going to try and get my wiring harness on it. And then tomorrow, I'll be setting the cab on it and putting my fenders on it. So I should have the wiring completely all done then. This thing should be fully wired and ready to go with the cab and the fenders on there. And then it'll just be waiting for my radiator on Monday. And then once I get the radiator, I got to run my transmission lines, my oil cooler lines, my coolant hoses, and then obviously have the AC condenser on it too. I don't know when I'm going to put that on. If I'm going to do it when the radiator's here or if I'm going to do it before then, because I still got to put all my shrouds and stuff on it too. But, you know, then I got my AC lines because those have to like bolt to the cab and stuff like that. Hook up the brakes, you know, all that good stuff. Finish my evap. So I'm going to knock out as much as I can tonight. Try not to stay up too late so I can get a nice early start on it tomorrow morning and try and get this thing mostly put back together. So, you know, like I said, I'm going to try and finish up all the wiring with the cab and the fenders on it. Should be able to get everything wired up and all done. And then it would be nice to just slap the box on it, put 2 bolts in it, and have the box on it. Maybe even put the bumpers on it. Or I was just thinking just toss the bumpers in the box, and then I can toss, you know, stuff in the box too. But I don't have that much stuff, so it'll just be like my bumpers, my old fenders, and maybe a hood. I'm not sure where I'm going to put that hood yet, though. Maybe I can just put it underneath the overhang outside. I'm not exactly sure. But, you know, get that hood, put on it, and then, yeah, so it should be everything. I don't know if it'll even have a grill on it or not. So, you know, no bumpers, no headlights, no grill. No big deal, but all the body panels will be on it. And it'll be looking like a truck again for sure. And once I get my radiator, I can hook that all up. And then I just need like all the fluids minus the transmission fluid because that came from GM and it's all good to go. So it needs fuel, needs transfer case fluid, needs rear gear oil. Never mind, doesn't have a front diff anymore. You know, we'll need coolant, engine oil, and yeah, so definitely need that stuff. But then, power steering fluid, that'll help. Brake fluid, that'll help. But actually, I don't really want to put brake fluid in it because I want to wait for my kit to come, and I don't want to deal with a bunch of brake fluid when I take the brakes off to put new brake hoses on. So anyways, I'm a long ways away from that. I just got to worry about getting this sucker all wired up so I can get the body on it and the fenders and have it all wired up. Probably won't have much time to work on it tomorrow, but I'm going to try and get as much done to it as I can and at least get back to looking like a truck and then, you know, radiator and try and get it running and all that. But anyways, it'll be all done this week for sure. Well, next week, this week, whatever. And I just got to try and get a picture ready. Well, for the house. Maybe take some pictures of it. We'll see. But then it'll be back to working on the body. But I just got a lot of stuff to clean up and do before then. So this is going to have to get pushed off to the side. Plus, I kind of got to get my boat running because it's kind of prime time for that. So I can sell my boat. And I also got a 4-wheeler out there that I got to rebuild. But I ordered some parts for it today. So you guys will probably be seeing that soon. And once this is all back together and out at the shop, I'll probably take a little break from it, maybe a few days, maybe a week, and then get back on it. Try and get the body done. So then when the lift kit finally does show up, it's literally just the lift kit to do, and the whole truck will be all done. So that's my plan, and I'm going to try and stick to that. But for now, I'm going to try and get as much of the wiring done as I can until tomorrow. Or unless tonight, I don't even know what time it is right now, actually. But, yeah, just going to see how it plays out. Maybe stay up all night, guys. I got 15 hours of sleep today, so I'm feeling pretty good still. So, depends on how long my clear coat takes to dry. But I think it's been like 3-ish hours or so. So, it's getting there, but it's still got some time left. But, I'm going to get to work, so I'll catch you guys later. All right, guys, so I figured I'd give you guys an update on my progress and whatnot throughout the night here. It's currently about 4:30 in the morning, and, you know, still been working away at her. And, well, here it is. You know, don't look like much, but I got, like, probably 90% of the wiring harness all routed and everything. You can see it all in here. All on the side. It looks like a mess right here, but that's because the fender and the wheel well liner holds most of this, and then the cab plugs into it. So a lot of that will be taken care of, but the whole motor all wired up. All back here is all hooked up. It's basically a done deal. This is just the washer fluid pump. That's cab. And I'm not sure about, where'd it go now? It was in here somewhere. I don't remember where it went. There was one that I wasn't sure of. Headlight, radiator fans, headlight, horn, my whole alternator starter. This one goes to, it's weird, it's a sensor on my ground wire or something like that. There's another one up there. That one, that's the mass airflow sensor. And then I think that's about it on this side. My front differential's unhooked. This one that I mentioned earlier, that was for the VVT or DOD, whatever. Nonsense. And the thing that goes on the back of that is actually for the that thing, the brake thing, the little vacuum line. And yeah, that's about it. So it's ready to be moved over there. And guys, let's get the cab put back on this thing so that it doesn't look naked anymore. So I'm gonna get it moved over there now and start lining it up and hopefully be setting the cab on it. All right, guys. So I got some good news for you guys and, well, some bad news for me. But I guess I'll start with the good news. And, well, you can see the wheel right there. And you can see the hoist right there, which, you know, is a good sign. So, well, I got the cab put all back on the frame. And, you know, it wasn't too hard. You know, I just had to, you know, stick the jack under there, do a little shimmy in, which, guys, I'm so glad I do not have my new lift in this. It would have made it so much harder to put back together. Like, honestly, like, I'm so glad I was able to put it back together like this. And then now, with it all done, then I can just lift it up by the frame, you know, regularly, rip the whole suspension out, and then put the new kit in whenever it comes. But the body is fully set on there with the 1.25" rough country body lift. Just like my front core support right here. You can see the little puck in there. You can see the puck in the body. Wasn't that bad to do at all. You know, didn't really snag anything at all or anything. Just made sure, you know, I was paying attention when I was lowering it. But one thing is, so there's these little body bushings and mounts. And you look right there. Oh, it's missing. Well, me, of course, I put the washer in the bushing. This isn't it. Of course, I left a washer at work too. But I don't know where it went. So I at least got the bolt in there so everything's all aligned. And so I got that front bolt, that rear bolt, and then those two front and middle bolts in. And I also did the same thing over here. I just put the bolt in there to align it, but that one's all done. And same with the front one. And the really nice thing is that, well, if you don't have a body lift, it's actually got little cups. One cup right there and one cup right there welded to the frame that are like alignment. So that the body would just kind of fall in there and line itself up. But yeah, I got to find that one body bushing and on Monday. So I guess technically tomorrow now, because it's like 5:45 in the morning. I'll grab that washer, and then I'll have my radiator too. So I'll have all that, and then I'm gonna keep on getting her back together. But I'm gonna keep on looking for this body bushing, see if it shows up, which it should. I honestly don't know how I lost it, but yeah, the cab is on the chassis, and guys, just to think that this thing's gonna be like 8, 9, 10 inches taller than this is crazy. But I am in love with this new color. It looks so good. Gotta get rid of that. But at least for now, when I slap it all back together, it's all gonna blend in. And hey, if I get the right angle, these fenders, if you look underneath, these fenders will blend in. If I get the right angle, actually they're kind of matte, but they might just blend in because this color is like black if you get the right angle. So anyways, that's it for now. And I'm gonna go have some food. And I'll probably come back out and keep on working on it. I'm gonna get the whole cab all wired up, try and get all this wiring all done and cleaned up, and then start trying to line up the fenders, I guess. And trying to line all that up. And then, you know, probably in a few hours when my dad gets up, have him hop on the Bobcat and bring my box in here and get the box set on this. But actually, thinking about it now, I'm gonna want the truck turned around. So I'm probably gonna have to do that Monday night, because I'm gonna have to get this thing running and drive it and turn it around and get the box put on it. Or I just go without the box, but it would look nicer in the pictures and stuff. But I mean, it is kind of all out the way, so I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter. So I guess we'll just see what happens. So there you guys have it. The truck's back to being a truck, and it's just kind of got hours of work left to being put together instead of days. I mean, I don't know, it might still be a few days, but at least for now, until I go ahead and start painting the whole rest of the body and all that, and then getting my new lift kit and all that stuff. But for now, that's it for you guys, and I will update you guys with all the other stuff I get done.